Now that you know all about me, let's get into what blending is. Blending is a phonics strategy. It is a skill that is taught to students in kindergarten and first grade. Once they learn those letter sounds and names, we move on to the next step, which is combining those letter sounds to actually form a word. So, an example of this would be if your student knows the letter C, but also knows the sound C makes is K, and they know the letter A, and they know the letter A makes the sound ah, and they know the letter T, and they know that the sound that the letter makes is T. You would go over the names and the sounds of the letters and then get them to blend them all together. This strategy is fun for students. They can use different methods in order to get to blending it all together. I think when they are using these methods, getting movement in it as much as possible and getting participation, where the lesson is, I say it, you say it, and then it moves on to a student-led lesson, is always the best when it comes to blending. When I instruct blending, I normally start with CVC words because they are some of the easiest words for students to build upon. So if we use the example of cat, we would be looking at words. Or if we use the example of pig, we would be looking at ig words. So it's always easiest for students to build on the words that they know. So if they know that cat is at, we can take the at word and then change the beginning letter sound. As they are learning this strategy and they're building their skills, so we could take that C out and make that b, 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 at, to blend the words to another at sound. So when I say that it starts out as a I say it, you say it method, and then it moves on to student-led, one of the best things about CVC words for me is that my students like the rhyming sounds that they make, and that they will come up with words that they feel rhymes with that. So staying on the at sound, once we do cat, bat, then rat. I also love the fact that when you're introducing blending, a lot of times students will be introduced to nonsense words also. I think nonsense words are very important for early education and elementary education because it incorporates those sounds. Like each word can make a different sound depending on a different letter being added to it. So it incorporates that, and kids can have fun with learning those different sounds.